Hello, this is Transformers fan G138. I'm here with a video review of Gundam Age FX Burst. And I got this one over the regular FX because it had all these little blue pieces, and I'm a sucker for transparent blue pieces. And actually, the decision came down to when I watched another video review, it came with the C-funnels. Because my concern was they were going to replace the C-funnels with these, but they actually sent the C-funnels with it. Because the pictures they had on Amazon did not have the C-funnels in them, so I was a little concerned. Sorry about that. So, to the basic figure, this is without any of the C-funnels or special effects pieces added. I love the leg designs on this guy. I seriously love the leg designs. The waist, could be a little thicker. The backpack, I could leave it or take it or leave it. Everything else, good. It's okay. I don't like the waist. I love the legs. Those are the most negative and positive things I have to say about this. I like the shoulders. I like the arms. Actually, I do have one more complaint. I don't like how this is on here, because when the beam sabers come out, I don't know if these are supposed to be done color or not. I haven't actually watched an anime with this in it. But it comes out like that. I feel like the only time it looks right is if his fist is like this. But, whatever. I feel like it almost should be coming out of his arm like here. Which can be done. I was playing around with it earlier. This can be installed like this. It's a little tight and doesn't look as quite right either way, but it can be done. I put it the original way. I might actually try it out like this for a while just because I like that better, but it's up to you. Personal preference, I guess. A little customization, whether you want it screen accurate or you want it I've seen the FX, just not in burst mode. But I guess his friend dies or something. I don't know. That's what I heard. So, it comes with two clear translucent beam saber pieces to plug into, well, anywhere really, but specifically where they're supposed to plug in. It comes with a bunch of C-funnels, which I'll try to remember where they go, and a bunch of FX pieces. Now, the C-funnels fly around like fangs from any other series. 00, I think there's some like that in Seed. I don't know. It's my least favorite ability. One, probably because it's overused, and two, it's such a cheat card. I don't like this ability at all. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. With these things flying around over the place. I hate that ability. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. That's my one complaint about most Gundam series when they use this ability. It's not new. It's not original. I'm sick of seeing it. And it's always on one of the most powerful things the people fight or whatever. Age FX. Makes sense for the story, I'll give it that. And the Gundams apparently can't keep up with, I can't even remember, Kyo or something. So they did it up like this. So he can actually control multiple things at once. Which apparently works out better. So there is 4 long ones, 6 long ones, my mistake. And 2 go in the arms. 1 on each arm. 2 go on the sides of the skirt. And then these 2 go in the backpack. And then the rest of these get placed around. And I'll just do that up. I'll put the ones in the arms last. So we have small C-funnels here. Well, that was spectacular. He is a little bit back heavy. And I think that's because where the feet land on the legs, if they could go back just a little bit further, he wouldn't be nearly as back heavy. These will go here, and there's more than just the available slots to put these in. You can put these in all sorts of different places. And I mean, he looks cool with the C-funnels on or off. I don't really have a preference between them, unfortunately. You know, you got the C-funnels on the legs. The instructions say to only put the ones on the outside of the legs, and then these back here. As you can see, that works out well. That one doesn't like to stay in these spots. But I tend to put these down here on the insides of the legs. Just my preference. They seem to stay in better, and they look cooler in my opinion. Like I said, the larger ones can go here. That's another complaint. The waist does not like staying on this figure at all. Every time I move the upper body, I can't get the legs move, or the waist pops apart. I cannot get a stable look to it at all. Like, there's something always off. There's so many moving parts on here. Sometimes it's a good thing. In this case, it's a hindrance. And these go back here in the ship. And then the things up here keep falling apart, so when I actually get my super glue in that I ordered, this stuff works great on plastic. These things clip in here, but they don't always stay in because these panels are just held in by friction, and if they loosen up like this one always does, then they start falling apart. So essentially there he is, all C-funneled up. It's kind of cool with the translucent blue pieces. It takes forever to do it up though. Yeah. So now we go ahead and take all the C-funnels back off. Yeah! So these fly around all over the place. Big deal. I hate the ability, but whatever. They look cool. All the same. Bunch of translucent plastic. I really had a tough time because I think I'd like the transparent blue with the white and the actual main color of the guy. Haven't decided whether I want to get the other FX and just put all the blue pieces on them and change the main body out, just because I think it would look cool. So we have all these C-funnels, and we have this awesome looking stand that comes with it, and this big ring of fire, burning ring of fire. Anyway, so all C-funnels clip into here, and you can do the big ring flying attack. That's why it's translucent. I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? I don't know anymore. How many of these are there? Every other one. That looks right. Because there's more smaller ones than larger ones. Nope, that's not right. This is right. The placement of these is a pain sometimes. And the smaller ones go in, but the end result is phenomenal. I will say that. This looks amazing. It goes every other one, starting with a small, then to a large, then to a small, then to a large, then nothing, then a small, and you just keep going around like that. until you use up all the sea funnels and all the panels are filled in. And if you do this right, they do not fall out. If you don't do this right, they fall out like that. You got to put them through both sides of the hole because there's a little track here. Yeah, you need both sides to get enough friction to keep it there. Then you have this awesome ring of blue pieces. Like, it's stunning, especially with light behind it. It really is stunning. And it looks better in person than on the camera. But that's cool. So then you take this and you plug it into the stand. The stand also includes the extra hands, the closed fists, and the open hand. It's hard to see that, but the open hand is here. Whatever. I generally keep the hands that can hold things on everyone. On every Gundam I own. So, unless it's like Burning Finger or something. This actually has the ability to adjust to a bunch of different angles. That stays in better than that. It was just me messing around with the stand. So put it in part way, you can slide it around. You can actually put it so it's around his legs, on an angle, up behind him. I like it up behind him, personally. And then it locks into place and it won't move. I did something wrong here. Thank you for anybody who caught that. Yeah. Alright, so then you take the Gundam, and you can put them on the stand. Or, before I go any further, I'm going to talk about the little jet thing here. I honestly have no idea which orientation this is supposed to be in. If it's supposed to be like this, or like this. Either one actually looks cool. I think the other one looks a little bit better, but since the sea funnels usually stick out of thing like this, I would assume it goes like this. Then it just goes, locks into place, and rotates down. I love the knee joints on this guy. I mean, I've mentioned that earlier. I love the legs. So yeah. Okay. Now, before I get too wrapped up in just talking, let's grab these. There are 3 sizes. Medium, large, a lot of mediums, and lots of smalls. There's more small than anything. The large ones go in the backpack, where the sea funnels went. Makes sense. Those are jet engines. Medium ones go in the side skirts. And in the sides of the arms. I'll wait until the end to put those in like I did with the sea funnels. And the small ones go every other place. And again, I love the leg design with these on it. They go here, inside, on the outside, and on the back. And again on the other leg. then the two in the front skirt. And these two should go where the beam sabers go. However, I like to use the beam saber in this mode. So I tend to put these back here, sticking out of the back. So I take some liberties with this one. I guess that's what Gundam customization's for, anyway. And then these two go in the side panels here on the shoulders. Like I said, falls off regularly. I need to super glue those into place. And then these won't slide out. I mean, not the C-funnels or the panels glue in, but the actual way, the assembly. The assembly is what keeps the friction there. And then you have this awesome piece of so high energy burst mode, something kind of reminds me of Trans Am a little bit from 00. And then this will plug in here. Like I said, that arm does not like staying in. And then pose it all you want. At this point, like I said, I like putting in the beam sabers. My preference. And now for the ranking. This is out of 10. This is taking into consideration a bunch of things. It's my own equation. With all the problems I find with them, the finickiness, the separation of the waist, the actual design of the waist, the great design of the legs, the blue pieces, overall, the actual look of it. Like here's a nice side view and back view, and the functionality and the display purposes. I give this guy a 6. Solid 6. It's borderline 7, so we'll call it 6.5 out of 10. Great build, good price, fun. It looks great as a display piece, which this is what it's intended for. But if you want to change its position, you're going to spend 10 to 20 minutes just trying to get it in what orientation you want it in. That's what I have for the FX Burst. If you have any questions, post a comment down below and I will attempt to answer you. If you have any requests for video reviews, check out my Transformer collection on my YouTube homepage. If it's still there, I don't know, they might have changed the design by now. But if it's there, let me know if there's any Transformer that I haven't reviewed that you would like to have reviewed. I will be more than happy to. Anything else? I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.